we got to talk about Kail Lowry from Teen Mom. Well, formerly from Teen Mom 2, right? So Kail Lowry, she's recovering from her latest round of surgery. She got her neck chopped off. And you know what? I got to say, that was money well spent. She looks really good. So I don't know what's been happening lately. Like, I haven't really seen the baby daddies like coming for her or anything like that. But like, she just went on a rant on Instagram the other day, waving the white flag, calling for a truce with her baby daddies. Shout out to Teen Mom Chatter for capturing this video that I'm about to share with you guys. Let me play it and y'all let me know what you think. And please fill me in. Listen, I took a week off. Maybe something happened during my week off. Why she's coming out like this, okay? Let me know.
This video is for all my kids' fathers. If you are not my kids' fathers, please swipe past this. I'm tired. If we could all just get along, I don't give a fuck. If y'all want to be besties, that's fine. Let's just get along with me. I get along with you. Okay? This goes to all 4 of them. Actually, Elijah is unproblematic. I don't talk to Joe. This is for Javi and Chris. Please. For the love of God. For the love of God. I just want to get along. I'm probably blocked, but this will get to them. So I'm confident. 2026. We're at the end of 2025 now. 2026 is going to be the year of healing. It's going to be the year of growing. It's going to be the year of getting along with all the kids' dads.
So there you go. She's promising that this is going to be the year of getting along with all the kids' dads, 4 of them. Do you think that that's real? That's accurate? That's going to happen? Because I just don't see it for her, to be honest with you. Like, she's had many years to be able to get along with all the kids' dads, and she's never been able to, even when she only had one kid's dad, right? So there's always a problem with somebody. However, she says she doesn't talk to Joe at all, which isn't surprising, right? Especially after the way that she disgustingly dragged Joe's wife, V, out in public, right, over their podcast Fallout, and some of the stuff she's exposed about Joe or been leaked to have said about Joe. Remember, she's like, oh, Joe is so ugly. How does V get wet for him? Outside, like, she was bad. She's really hates this couple, right? Then when it comes to Javi, obviously Javi is the one who blew the lid off of her latest relationship, the guy that she's got around the kids, the guy that she's allegedly moving to be with her in Delaware and everything. Chris obviously hates her guts, right? And he's constantly on Instagram and TikTok live talking about her. And then she says Elijah is not problematic, which, listen, at least you've got one unproblematic baby daddy of the bunch. But I still can't get over the fact that this young girl has 4 baby daddies. Like, just, wow, that's so, I don't get it. I really, really don't, but I digress. And you listen, I know exactly what you mean, Mamerica. I know exactly what you mean. It's always one thing or another with this woman in particular. Julissa says, Chris, is he still doing that? Like, when is he going to stop? Does he make good money, like, talking about her on Instagram Live? Because it's giving obsessed. And I really, really hate to defend Kail, because she does talk about him on her podcast from time to time, but she talks about him a lot less. And she never does anything like episodes that are specifically about him. When it comes to Chris, he's always talking, he'll go online just to talk about this woman for hours. And it's like, oh my God, get a life, get a job. Castle Magic says, oh no, Kail crying for attention again, right? Like, what did he talk about this time on his live? You know, I'm really curious. They're just, these two, like, I don't want to say they should be back together because that relationship was so toxic and abusive and stuff. But God, like, just, I don't know, like, you know, just like, get it on one last time just to get it out of your Gwen. Oh, Gwen's got a new photo, by the way. What's going on here? Are these olives? But you know what, like, just get it on one last time or something, because they both clearly are still so obsessed with each other, right? Yeah, she says she doesn't talk to Joe, but here's the thing, Isaac is a lot older now, or should I say Elliot? He's a lot older now, so there's not really that much need for conversation between the two of them. And on top of that, she has publicly disrespected both he and his wife for a very, very, very long time. And so to me, it makes sense that he would go no contact with somebody as toxic as her, right? Jerry Ann's not here for it. I know. I'm sorry. Right? And you know, that's the thing, Tyrell. She's like, yeah, you guys could be best friends all you want, but don't fight with me. Girl, please. Please. And by the way, didn't Teen Mom Chatter have something like some other screenshot of Chris kind of clapping back to that on the side when she's talking? Chris is like, oh, like she's acting like She doesn't, hey, he said, nobody had anything to say when we didn't get along. Now that we're best friends because we know how to put our differences aside. So he's saying that essentially she's just upset that the two of them don't hate each other anymore. And that is something that he has always said. He's always said that Kail likes to keep division between the baby daddies. She's very much divide and conquer with them. She wants to keep them all like on opposite sides, not getting along at all, which, you know, is kind of funny because it's the antithesis of what she preaches on her podcast. On her podcast, she's talking about how it's her dream for all the baby daddies and her to get along, and the kids could easily flow around through all these homes and this and that. But, you know, come on now. Lex says, I love how suddenly she wants to play nice. Yep. After she put everyone through hell. And that's the thing, right? She knows that these two could be scheming to put out even more information about her. And she really wants to nip that in the bud by pretending that you know, she's waving the white flag. She's not actually waving the white flag, right? She's not. This is a scheme that Todd set up, you guys. You were under spells. Open your eyes, people. The TikTok brain rot, I'm telling you. Alexa says, imagine this being your life, right? 4 baby daddies. Like, what did she think was going to happen with the 4 baby daddies? This is why you don't go getting knocked up by any and everybody you meet. Like, this is just such a reckless way to live your life, even from like a health perspective. Like, there's no telling the amount of STDs that this woman has like been exposed to or has exposed other people to based off of this reckless lifestyle. It is truly not normal. It's truly not okay. And it's unhinged. Becky says she's just looking for attention. The problem is you, boo, period. I agree. I'm not falling for this latest ploy. One thing about Kail is she loves herself a good headline, right? So anything she could do to get that headline, I guess maybe this latest round of surgery is not, you know, getting as many headlines as she wanted. And so now she's going back to the baby daddy angle because that works every single time. By the way, sweet bonjour. Every time I see your top, I'm like, I'm stealing that. I love like the bell sleeves and stuff. Kail knows how to reach all these men. She's just looking for attention. Exactly. And, you know, she preemptively figured we'd say that because it's true. She goes, you know, like, I'm blocked everywhere. Listen, I think as co-parents, even if someone blocks you on social media, you have to have at least one line of communication, whether it's text, phone calling, or an email, or some kind of parenting app. There's no way to go no contact completely with someone that you co-parent with. You know, it's BS. So, you know, it's like Sweet Bonjour says, she just wants the public attention. It's awesome. You know what? It's a relaxer. I'm on the creamy crack. And then I put in some clip-ins, but thank you. Listen, I'm going to be a clip-in girly for the next month before I go back to having like curly hair, you know, like I got these just like as a temporary thing, just for like, you know, a little while. But honestly, I'm like, you know what? It's not half bad. It blends really well. So I'm really happy about that. Thank you. Gwen says, it's a squirrel using my new window as a fancy nut crack. Oh, that is so funny. I love that. Listen, your birthday door is the gift that keeps on giving, isn't it? Wow, that is so funny and cute. I love me a good squirrel. Oh, we got some of our co-reporters joining us here. We've got Steph. Good morning, sunshine. Good morning, OMG. Nice to see you as well. Welcome to everybody tuning in. So happy to see y'all here. I saw Amanda tuned in as well. Good morning to you, Amanda. So happy to see y'all here. So computer robots, that's the 411. Kail is allegedly waving the white flag when it comes to her baby daddy. She wants some kind of peace with them, but I don't know how authentic this is because Kail truly thrives on chaos. Things could have been peaceful with Joe, for example, right? However, she truly did not want that. Like, remember when things were going well, the guy wanted to move to like the same like block or neighborhood or whatever, so things could be easier for custody with Isaac, and she promptly moved and started like complaining and everything. Like, it's you know, this is how she lives, this is how she thrives and everything, right? Like, she just does not want peace. She wants chaos. I don't want peace, I want problems. That is Kail essentially, right? Just saying, it's all very disappointing. And I think that the only people who lose in this kind of dynamic are the children, unfortunately, right? And when there are 7 of them, you know, trapped or caught up in this kind of dynamic, it's especially sad, right? You have to learn from your mistakes. You can't keep running around doing the same thing with a bunch of different men and then acting like you're the victim. Everybody's out to get you. I'm sorry, but if you can't get along with any of the 4 men you've created children with, that says a lot. And, you know, the fact that you're not accepting responsibility for that, like, that says a lot too, right? go ahead and get yourself a refund from those 7 years of therapy. I can't. Like, it's all so insane. Hey, Mocha's here. Good morning, Mocha Madness. Nice to see you. Money Swiper's here too. Nice to see y'all. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.